Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and it's time to go ahead and give LR Turles, the Rainbow Star, a very, very, very impressive LR. Let's not waste any time. We got him rainbowed. Let's go test these bad boys out. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and start taking a look at our boy LR Turles on a lot of these teams. So 147k is pretty damn good considering we don't have big bad bosses active. Obviously LR Goku Black and Zamasu will be a fairly okay linking partner, right? They'll share big bad bosses. They got prepared for battle. They have fierce battle. They have legendary power. So, well, I guess better than okay. They're actually going to work fairly well together, right? So they'll work fine on any sort of like villain builds or anything like that. Now, I started out on the Joint Forces team. We're probably not going to get, like, the necessary amount of ki we're going to want to make LR Turles look insane, but I wanted to get a run on the Joint Forces team. Okay, so 2.19, honestly, in this situation is pretty good, right? So, like, we're just doing the rainbow video here because, again, it could take me another week to go ahead and actually get LR Turles' links all the way to level 10. I'll do another video on them once I have them at full level 10 links as well, right? But again, it's not exactly like, all right, well, you know, time to rush out and get him to full level 10, because occasionally it's very annoying. Like, right now, currently, I've been working on AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta for like a full week or something like that. Like, he's been stuck with one link active, and I've gotten like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 other units to full link level 10 just like since I've been working on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Alright, so this will be good. We'll be able to go ahead and get an 18 key super attack. Now remember, one unfortunate thing about with the LR Turles unit is that we do really want to get him to 24 key. Because at 24 key, not only does he become super effective against all types, but then he also has a high chance of doing an additional super attack. So that's 3.53 right there. Pretty good. Obviously, that damage is very good, but it's like, again, once you hit that 24 key, that's where this man is going to start to get ridiculous because, you know, we're going to be able to do, you know, 6, 7, 8 million attack stats, but then he's going to have a high chance of a double, like, attack as well. Like, you know, things are going to get just a little bit ridiculous with him. And then, of course, here we have my favorite rotation of the full LR Blue Goku and Vegeta. We got the LR, we got the TUR, we got, you know, the friend LR. This is a rotation that I don't really run too much, but I do enjoy running it here and there, right? I mean, hey, it took me only 15,000 stones or whatever the number was to get these two rainbowed together, so might as well make some good use out of them, right? And that's, you know, another reason we're doing the Joint Forces team here. Because, again, I gotta get some gameplay of the TUR and the LR in here. Maybe I'll go for level 10 links for the TUR. Of course I am for the LR as well. I'll probably actually aim to get those out like when Global is about to get Blue Goku and Vegeta. That's probably when I'll put their level 10 link video out at that point. I actually am the LR Goku and Vegeta. I'm pretty close to getting them done, but still a little bit more I'd have to go. What extra link is this? Oh, that's Brutal Beatdown, huh? That we're getting from Broly and Paragus. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna do this. What's our defense at? Wow, 170k. That's very good. Like, that's quite good actually. I'm pretty impressed because again, this is without big bad bosses active. Remember, LR Turles is one of these big units where you have big bad bosses. The unit like gets way better once that singular link gets to level 10 or something like that, because then you're going to have big bad bosses active, right? 3.46, that's not even their 18 key right here. So, like, they're looking pretty decent on this sort of, like, mishmash team we're running right here, right? Like, obviously, Join Forces, like, there are builds you could do to make things really, really smooth, but, you know, again, this is not where this unit is going to look at their best. Let's actually, let's go to a team where they are going to look really, really good. Alright, so now we're on the Terrifying Conqueror team. I figured we'll do double cooler for this video right here, because that's going to give us the full, you know, 340% attack and defense for LR Turles. I mean, yeah, there we go. 187k defense. Pretty good. Now, looks like we're not going to be able to quite get to 24 key. at least without any key up items. What would we need? 1 key up item in order to get him to 24? No, he needs 4 key. Okay, so we're just going to let it go. All right, so let's see how much damage Turles is going to do right here. We have, what, Fierce Battle and Legendary Power active. If we would take a lot of damage, we could get Big Bad Bosses active. But, of course, without level 10 links, that's, again, a lot of extra damage. So there we are at almost 5 million right there. Obviously, that's quite good. Considering that's not even with, like, Turles next to him. Like, the next rotation is going to be pretty insane, because then we're going to have Turles, and Kid Buu, and then that's where things are going to get very, very, very painful for our boy Gogeta. I'm going to make sure we get full 24 key as well. So, we're probably going to see, like, a 7 million attack stat, super effective against all types, and then he's got the high chance to do another super attack. Like, it's just, it's beyond belief how powerful this LR Turles actually is. Like, there are big similarities actually to LR Jiren. Like it's like this unit, this LR Turles is like a better version of LR Jiren, it seems like, because they also are a support type unit, right? Whereas like Jiren is just like super powerful and stuff like that. For Jiren to be super effective against all types, it's probably a little bit easier for him to do it, because all he needs is the enemy to have either their attack or defensive lowered, which is not difficult, right? Especially because there's units like God Topo, which are just passively doing it. Okay, so we'll do this right here. Let's just... I guess it doesn't really... What's our defense, by the way? 215k. So obviously we're going to have everything active here except for Big Bad Bosses. That's going to be the one link we don't have active. Well, no, excuse me. We're going to have everything active except for Legendary Power. That's the one link we're not going to have active no matter what. If we take damage, AGL Turles is very squishy. If AGL Turles wants to take damage, we'll then activate Big Bad Bosses. I mean, with Big Bad Bosses, this guy would be like 240k defense. Like, so right here, whatever attack stat he pushes out, keep in mind that he's super effective against all types. Keep in mind that then he has a 50% chance of doing a double super attack. So, like, it's nuts. And then look at how much damage AGL Turles is doing right here. Like, my AGL Turles is not highly link leveled at all. I was hoping for a super attack right there. That's unfortunate. All right, so 7.41. So keep in mind that super effective against all types gives it, what, like the 1.5 times multiplier or whatever like that onto the attack stat. So, I mean, that's actually over like a 10 million attack stat right there. Plus, I mean, we didn't see it, but he also would have had a 50% chance of doing another super attack, which would have just done insane amounts of damage, right? So this LR Turles is no slouch. Like, again, that turn right there, he is very, very similar to LR Full Power Jiren. Like that's like an LR Full Power Jiren turn, where these units, do like these 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million attack stats, but then they also are super effective against all types, as if that's not enough, right? They're not good enough. We need to also make them super effective against all types. Like, it's just, it's just crazy, honestly. Like, I don't know. You look at how ridiculous this unit is, and it's like, it's clear that they're trying to get people to spend, right? They want people to spend right now. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's on the horizon. We got Heroes, anniversaries coming up, New Year's. There's just so much, like, big hype shit coming to Dokkan soon, and it's like, they make this LR Turles so ridiculous. It's like, I wonder why. All right, so we're going to have Big Bad Bosses active on this turn right here. We are not getting a buff from Cooler, because remember, Cooler buffs Transformation Boost against one enemy. Turles is not on Transformation Boost, so we do have Big Bad Bosses active here, and he's at 219k defense, obviously very good. So we'll just do that right there. We're not super effective against all types in this turn, and remember that we are also not going to get that additional super. But with that high defense, I'm curious how much damage this is going to be right here. So again, remember, Cooler is not supporting. The AGL Turles is, but not Cooler right here. So we get a 6.55. Okay. Yeah. And then he's also giving that 30%. Like, so you see that number, right? Which could be super effective against all types and all that. And then it's like, you forget that they're buffing Terrifying Conquerors by 3 key and 30% attack and defense. Like, it's just so ridiculous. It's so crazy. All right, so now we're on the movie boss slash full power team. This Golden Frieza is actually a pretty decent friend for this LR Turles, right? Because Frieza has Brutal Beatdown as well as having Thirst for Conquest, two good attack links for our boy Turles right here. So we can go ahead and have him get a little bit of a nice buff right there. We'll be able to get our 18 key super attack. What's his defense? Wow, 100. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't... This is a very good unit. This Turles is very good. Don't forget that the Golden Frieza is a movie boss's support type unit as well, right? Also, I mean, it's not an effect I think is going to be too big of a deal, but Turles, they do get, what, 6 extra key, and attacks become super effective against all types if the enemy is stunned, right? But I don't know that that's something that's going to be super relevant. I mean, maybe if you're in Super Battle Road, like, I guess in Extreme Super Battle Road, that definitely could actually be a big deal, right? Because in some of the, well, not specifically Extreme Super Battle Road, but Extreme Category Super Battle Road, where a lot of these fights are going like 10 turns and beyond, right? Or can go 10 turns and beyond. That's where, like, you know, you can easily get like one of these stuns on there with Turles or maybe another unit. And then, you know, at that point, you could sort of have your Turles really be able to, you know, do a lot of extra stuff, right? Because super effective against all types, any way you can get it is going to be very, very big. Okay, so a very, very good turn right here. Let's actually go ahead and let's boost Turles up a little bit. Let's just go ahead and sort of artificially get our boy up to 24 key right here. And of course, we have Golden Frieza giving the support type buff, 228k defense, fairly good right there. Of course, we have 6 out of 7 links active, just except for Legendary Power. And Legendary Power is probably not something you'll have too active with Turles, but I mean, maybe next to like LR Full Power Frieza or something like that. Let's see. 8 million, nice. 8 million. That's pretty good. Considering he's super effective against all types. And then again, it's tough to see, but you know, he had a high chance of doing a second super attack right there. And then, I mean, you got the high chance of doing a second super attack, so then you're going to start to have a decent chance of getting the third super attack as well. Like, could you imagine this unit doing, like, an 8 million attack stat super attack, and then, like, you know, 2 4 million attack stat supers, except those, like, 2, like, super attacks are super effective against all types as well. So it's like, yeah, they went all out with Turles. There's just no doubt about it. So, all right, we'll do one more turn with Turles here on movie bosses, and then I think we'll probably finish up on the final trump card team. Of course, you know, Turles having that Fruit of the Tree of Might. I mean, we haven't even used the Fruit of the Tree of Might, because the thing about that, right? HP below 60%. I mean, I guess if we go into like Infinite Dragon Ball history, we could definitely activate that, right? And then starting from the 8th turn is another way you could use the active skill. I mean, I guess we should get at least one turn. You know, we should use the Fruit of the Tree of Might, right? I guess that is another thing that probably would be good in Super Battle Road. I mean, when I take the unit into Super Battle Road, we'll definitely check it out. But that's where that could be fairly decent. Okay, so we have Broly, Chile, and Lemo right here. So, not really too great in terms of key. Yeah, we got a little bit unfortunate with the way the key is looking right here. And I can't even really have Broly, Chile, and Lemo as a support type unit. It's fine. What's their defense at right here? Just a shade under 200k. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit unlucky with the way the orbs were there. But at least we're going to see a very nice attack stat from LR Turles. And then we'll go to the final trump card team, and I'll probably, again, hop into like an Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, and we'll get that active skill and stuff like that. 6.54, nice. So literally every turn, it's like these are the attack sets that we see. And remember, this unit's not full level 10 links. I'm not done with their links yet. Like, they're crazy. So crazy. All right, so we'll finish up on final trump card. This is an interesting turn right here. 245k defense. I think we have Big Bad Bosses active. Yep, because Big Bad Boss is level 5. So at level 5, that's what, 90% is the HP threshold to actually get it activated. I don't even have any equipment on them either. That's another thing I could definitely do. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop. That's going to be one shy of getting him super effective and stuff like that. That's fine. Well, that's fine. Let me not get too much key back, though, in case we, lose big bad bosses. So let's see what we got. This is turn 1, 6.45 right there. But, 17 adding that extra defense, like, Turles is not really going to take damage unless he gets super attacked. But, I mean, stage 1 and 1. Oh, he got him stunned, too. Oh, man. So that's one of those things. If he got the additional super attack, woo! Trunks would have been in trouble, boy. Okay, but yeah, let me move forward a bit. Well, actually, no. Maybe I don't need to move forward a bit because we're probably going to take some damage here. So we'll be able to use the active skill next turn. Now, the active skill, right? The one big thing about the active skill is that it gives Turles full 24 key, right? That's the only thing it does. I actually think they could have kept it exactly the same, and, maybe it would have been a bit OP, but maybe just like, 10% extra attack and defense or something like that. Just a small, teensy-weensy little extra buff. I think would have been very good. That would have been very impressive to see. We're going to take a lot of damage here, but we're not going to die. Supremo 5 time is a decent enough defensive unit. That's a bit more than I would have liked, but we'll be okay. All right, so Turles. Let's get this active skill right here. Eat that Fruit of the Tree of Might. Get the full 24 key, so they're going to be super effective against all types. They're going to have the good chance of doing the multiple super attacks, the whole 9 yards, right? Super, super big power from Turles. Plus the rotation is going to be good because we're going to have AGL Turles, and we'll also have God Topo around. So we're going to be able to see them, pretty much at full power. And we could have God Topo super first, too. Because God Topo is really good defensively once his health drops below 70% and he gets that damage reduction. Very similar to Android 17, right? So, all right, there we go. Fruit of the Tree of Might, full 24 key. What is the attack set that we have here for Turles? Or, well, defense, 230k, obviously, pretty good. Don't have to worry about key on this rotation, obviously, because of the fact that we got the Fruit of the Tree of Might. So, all right, so God Topo is going to give a minor little attack buff on super attack. Remember, he does give 40% attack and defense to Turles. The LR Turles is getting 40% attack from AGL Turles, along with, 6 out of 7 links. So let's go ahead and see what this is going to look like here. 7.83, pretty good. Not bad, but we're not done. Super effective against all types, and hopefully he actually does. Oh, well, yeah, even in here, that you get smacked by one of those, and it's just instant death. Even in the Infinite Dragon Ball history stage. So sure, whatever. But there we go. That's what this LR Turles looks like, right? Like, they're very strong. Maybe a little bit team specific. You're probably only going to be using this unit on, like, Terrifying Conquerors and movie bosses. Join Forces, I don't know about that. And Final Trump card is fine. I guess you could do, like, Turles and then maybe, like, Cooler as a rotation, because they're going to share. They have, what, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Big Bad Bosses. I don't think. Does Cooler have Brutal Beatdown? He does. So they actually have Brutal Beatdown, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, and Fierce Battle. So you could run Cooler and Turles as a rotation on Final Trump card, actually. That could be interesting. Yeah, because, dude, Final Trump card is very good. Like, there is a pretty decent villain base there now. Actually, yeah, adding Turles, because you have LR Full Power Freeze on there, and you also do have Cooler. Those, of course, are Terrifying Conqueror category characters. And then, of course, you have the physical Cooler as well, another character that's on Terrifying Conquerors, and a character that's going to get his EZA soon. So, yeah, Cooler is going to work really good on Final Trump cards. So you definitely can run this Turles on Final Trump card, man. There's no doubt about that. Join Forces, though, I guess, we just need to continually get more units there. And so you just really have a lot of different options. That Gotenks and Ghosts getting an EZA definitely helps Join Forces out a lot. But let me know what you guys think of this LR Turles army. I'll go ahead and get them finished up to level 10. Obviously the World Tournament's going on, so that's delaying me a little bit. But I'll get them to link level 10. We'll take a look at them, too. We saw some of the numbers they put up. That shit's going to go up even higher. Like, this is a very crazy unit. But you should definitely make sure not to summon. Because I'm sure a lot of people would be much more happy pulling that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta next week than they would this LR Turles. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.